Hello, and welcome to VR Vertigo. So, during the festive period, we're going to be sat next to the Christmas tree because it seems, quite frankly, appropriate. Now then, to today's topic. They only went and did it, didn't they? Star Citizen in VR. Now, when I first came across Star Citizen years ago, I was quite frankly gobsmacked. I couldn't quite believe what I was looking at. I was amazed. I was wandering around and I was like, ooh, look. It was a real treat, I can tell you. And so I said to my other half, God, if they ever introduced VR for Star Citizen, I don't care what it costs, I'm getting a PC that'll run it. What a fool. Because that was then and this is now, and things have changed. VR is actually something now. It's become a thing. Something that when I'm able to play, I enjoy immensely. It brings me a great deal of happiness. And so when I saw this announcement just the other day, and a shout out to Thomas Volland for his a little short here, I was amazed. So let's just play this. There are plenty of shorts like this that are on display for Star Citizen VR. And of all the VR news that has been given to us from the various platforms, organizations, companies over the last year, this announcement just the other day got me the most excited. So now I'm left in the rather uncomfortable position of making good on my boast or welching out. And frankly, I feel like welching out because of all the reviews that have been on YouTube, they all say, without exception, you're going to need a pretty beefy PC to run it. Now, I pride myself on being quite frugal. I don't waste my money. I do a lot of research before I buy anything, and I try to make sure that anything I buy, literally anything, is the best value for money that I can make it. And I just think that's being smart. But smart in this case, I think is about 5k. So, am I going to buy a PC? Let's just say I'm going to consider it very seriously. And if I do, I will make sure to film it and broadcast it for YouTube and anyone who might be interested in watching. Now, in tandem with this announcement, as I've been looking at increasing via this channel my VR engagement, I was thinking of streaming. And so I've been looking at various rigs for streaming and various PCs to do the same. And so this Star Citizen announcement has played squarely into my lap, because I've realised that as I'm watching more and more VR channels, that VR streaming holds a great deal of enjoyment for the audience. I've been watching lots of vids by Josh Dubs, and they're hilarious. I mean, Re-Kid grates on your nerves after about the first 30 seconds, but other than that, bloody hilarious. It's great content. And other streamers like Mac in VR, Tyriel Woods, Matteo311, AJ from PSVR Underground, and a host of others, show unequivocally that streaming VR is fun. And the jank that frequently appears in the games and the frustration that accompanies that jank is actually a character in itself. It's all done in good fun. And VR is in that rather interesting phase of not being a baby anymore, but certainly not being an adult. And so as an industry, it kind of waddles about, uncertain of its own footing, sometimes lurching from disaster to disaster. PlayStation! No, I'm joking. Or am I? And the release of the Steam Machine and the Steam Frame have complicated matters further. I find myself thinking, can you stream on that as well as you could stream on a PC? Because I think the Steam Frame is going to cost squarely around $1,500. But I can't see that suite of technology going for any less. One controller, a VR headset, and a PC console hybrid type thing? That's got to be $1,500. If it comes in at $2,000, I would be surprised but not shocked. And so I sit here next to my Christmas tree, contemplating spending a wedge of cash on a PC, a Steam machine, the Steam Frame, some streaming kit, and frankly, any advice would be gratefully received at this point. But I will do my research and I will keep you posted. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do like, subscribe and share. It does keep us relevant for the algorithm and does help the channel a great deal. And until next time, bye bye.